Here we are, live and everything. Hope that it's picking up. They got, yeah, yeah. So I have my air conditioner going. Yeah. Okay. I put it on low. So, all right. So, yeah, not. That's the boy King Gabe here. Not really a whole lot to say at the moment. I just got, as you can see, I just got home from work here. As you can see. Yep, just got. Yeah, I'm just getting off, and yeah, I know not the best of camera angling. As they can't exactly get a. I mean, I possibly could, but yeah, it'd be a little difficult trying to get a ring light in this car. So, yeah, I'm just trying to make this real quick, and so I can. Yeah, got a lot to do. One of which, of course, is working on the book. I finally have started a little bit of it there. Just a little brief about what I got so far on it there. So it's supposed to be Brownie's rescue mission to Uranus. That's going to be Yumeko novel number 4. As I mentioned before, it's kind of like a flashback there because the series already pretty much started. With when Hiko and boy Samuel had came into Yumiko and met up with Brownie and everything, and so on. Then is that he goes had his moment of becoming hero, and Samuel became Star Striker, which is now leading to the spinoff of the Star Striker series. And yeah, you're probably thinking like, well, why doesn't Hiko have a spinoff series, or heck, even any of the other characters that might have a debut? Well, the thing is, like I say, the Yumiko series is basically generated around Brownie and like his different anthropomorphic animal friends, Dashtail and all them, and as well as Hiko because of his connection with them, and mixed in with that you get your other characters here and there. It sort of operates like DuckTales there. It's more so, I would say more so like the 2017 version. Not saying anything against the original 80s version, because we had to have that in order to have the remake. Because if we didn't have the 80s DuckTales, we wouldn't even know what DuckTales is in the first place. Not to mention the comics and stuff like that. So yeah, so we did. So like I say, respect to the 80s DuckTales, and like I say, especially the fan base for the the older series. Yep, because that like I say, Disney Afternoon is a very important key factor of what made the 2017 DuckTales what it is there. So anyway, so yeah, pretty much kind of operates more like that there. So and with that, the so yeah, like I say, so with yeah, that's pretty much how it operates. And the thing of why Samuel, coming Star Striker, gets his own little spin-off series, but still in universe with Yumiko, because of previous there are previous versions of Star Striker series, like the 2004 that didn't get published there. Might possibly, might maybe in the future, I don't know, possibly do a retelling of that in live stream form. I'm not completely sure, because I know last time I did it, it was more in video form. So maybe probably might say some things differently than I did in the first record. But yeah, if I do that, just be advised that like somebody might say, well, wait, you did this before. Yes, I am aware of that, but like I say, I'm just kind of debating on that. It's possible I will do it there, because I read through the Heroes of Dream book. So yeah, might yeah, because like I say, it would be nice to do a live stream version of, like, my unpublished series, redoing them, as well as also the books as well, you know, like the different the books I got, yeah, like the Star Strike, like the 2017 Star Striker series that came after Heroes of Dreams. Matter of fact, right directly after it, because it was meant to be a comic book version of the of of Heroes of Dreams, starting with Heroic Dream Begins when Star Striker debuted. So yeah, that's kind of, so yeah, it's kind of because of that. And then also, as I mentioned in a Patreon only video, make sure y'all sign up so y'all can see it, about the Strikerverse there. So yeah, it's kind of, like I say, so that way, because Yumeko is gonna have a lot going for it either way it goes. But having just that, at least that one little side series, Star Striker, that would sort of help where it won't be so that way, you know, it kind of can have some like, say, okay, well, I write Yumeko 4, then I write the first book of Star Striker. That means time will probably pass in the Yumiko series before the next book. So then it'd be like, just say some plot line where, man, this has been going on for weeks now. So yeah, you know, time has passed between the series there. So it's sort of that way, and it kind of helps to keep them in a cohesive narrative. And then there's also the Wild On series. Now, the Wild On series, of course, is not going to be as, you know, it's not going to have to be as cohesive, but there are going to be some things that will still connect it with it. But the thing is, it's in a whole nother universe there, separate from Yumiko and Star Striker. So, but like I say, they make it about the multiverse. So there's still, you know, still some, not as much as Star Striker would have to have, but but there'll be a little bit of some, you know, like, oh, remember this or that, you know. You'll see when they start getting written, you'll see what I mean, probably a little bit better. So yeah, but like, say, back with what I was saying about Yumiko 4, yeah. So I started, it is what I got at first. Oh yeah, that's right. His rescue mission on your right. So that's the main central plot of the story. The end, like the first chapter, possibly two, or probably just the first chapter, is basically a straight through of a flashback when Brownie was doing a special Christmas segment on Friday Night with Brownie B. Brown, sort of like a reference to Saturday Night Live in 1995. And yes, at first, because I didn't, and it's a good thing I didn't announce it yet in the book series, but so I was able to, so it's easy for me to make this change because I want characters like Samuel and Hiko to be 8 years old. I changed the year that Yumiko starts in at the very first book to 1996 instead of 1995. So the flashback is going back to Christmas of 1995, whereas the series began in 96 of the summer. Yes, because that's when I was 8 years old, and that's, it kind of helps me to keep up with the characters' ages too. That's one advantage of, you know, the likeness of, you know, different people that I know and are also okay with this. They're like, you know, me and EJ. Now, of course, there are some characters that, you know, are pretty much just right off the top of my head. They do have they probably have some like somebody that they're based off of. Some might be based off of somebody fictional there, you know, for character sake there, or maybe, you know, or just, you know, somebody that I might not mention in here, just saying there, because, you know, like I say, but a lot of the really close one, like a Miracle Crew, yeah, EJ's likeness in Star Striker, so that kind of helps with the whole age as for, and also their birthdays and stuff like that. So to keep up with that, to really strengthen the continuity of the series there. So so anyway, so with that, yeah, 1995 Christmas, Brownie's doing his little segment. And this is actually a flashback, a brief flashback before the main one in Uranus, of how he met Flora, the little fairy, and he's telling it to Emily. So that's what so yeah, that's I'm not going to go into any more detail of like, well, how did he do it? How did he? No, I'm not going to tell you that yet. But that's what the first chapter. That's what I'm planning for the first chapter. Before going into the Uranus story that you guys heard on the play reading and stuff like that. Of course, it will be more detailed because, like I say, I think it's even mentioned in the play that Brownie's a teenager when this flashback occurs. So the Uranus rescue mission would actually take place in '91 when Brownie's like 16. So matter of fact, right after he's turned 16. So yeah, so right, he still be like in the last few probably months of his probably like the second half of his sophomore year. So yeah, obviously he has an early birthday like I do in March. So yeah, and then of course then school will be out and then he'll start his junior year. So yeah, that's when it's taking place. Definitely you're definitely gonna hear his friends Dashtail, Billy, and Gerald are definitely a part of that. You won't see now, of course, Emily, he's telling this all to Emily. It's kind of hinting at them, not going into a relationship right away because they still getting to know each other, but this is part of it. Yeah, that will kind of lead to that. Yeah, so yeah. Hey, what's going on, DJ? What's up? Yeah, I'm just hanging in the car there. I know I ain't got my light in there or anything except for the sunlight there. I guess that could count, but yeah, I don't have my professional lights in here because I'm tired. I got off work, so yeah, I'm just spitballing what's coming up for the week is all there. And yeah, but I'll have my other videos will be more professional though. So yeah. At work, I'm just getting off of work. Yeah, I'm just getting. Yeah, so yeah, so that's oh yeah, so I was talking about what's gonna be in my Yumeko novel 4, what I've gotten so far. There's a flashback of Brownie. Yeah, I guess so. There, half of me is in the light, half of me is in the dark. I'm like, should I go to the light or the dark side? As Mr. Krabs say, why should I waste money lighting the whole store? So yeah, so yeah, what's going oh yeah, so yeah, like I say, he's Brownie's telling Emily about how he met Flora and everything, because back in book 1 and also in 2, more so I think in book 2, Emily didn't seem like she really trusts Flora there. She kind of seemed like she's okay with Flora, but she's still a little suspicious about her, and for good reason, but I'm not going to go any further into that. But yeah, but Brownie's explaining how he met Flora at his talk show. And then after that brief chapter, we'll get the meat of the subject where he tells Emily about his rescue mission on Uranus, and yeah, that will pretty much be the story. So this is why. So another thing I have to say, I'm taking a hiatus from the live streams. I will still do the Bible readings. Yeah, the Bible reading, I'm still gonna do them because, like I say, I want to get to my boy Joshua, and also I don't want to take that away because that's really important. People got to hear that Bible. They got to hear it. Yeah, like I say, that's even more, as a God's word is even more important than my books. So yeah, I'm not. Yeah, like I say, unless I'm like major sick or something, and I can't, and I'm like I think like when I had that sinus infection that time, affection that time, yeah, if it was something like that, yeah, that's the only way that the live streams would shut down completely, and probably any videos. So let's say, oh, okay, cool. But yeah, but yeah, it's not gonna be permanent though. Like I say, I'm still got the Bible reading. This week the Bible reading is not gonna be on Wednesday because boss man that went on vacation just started. He's starting tomorrow, on in the next week, which means for some reason I gotta close Wednesday. Don't. Yeah. Well, this Wednesday. Now I don't know about next Wednesday, but now funny thing is, last time he went on vacation, he did have me, which was when you had your award show, EJ. He had me for Wednesday morning. And when I say my boss, I mean the one over produce. He had me for Wednesday morning. I was like, okay, cool. So Wednesday morning, and for some reason or another, it got changed by the store boss over him to the evening for some reason. It's like, really? So yeah, it's an evening shift tomorrow, 1 to 9. At least I will be off Thursday, so yeah, I ain't gonna be trying to wake up and go back to work in the morning. So yeah, because like I say, 9 to 1, yeah. So, but I will give a Bible reading on Thursday night. Yeah, it will be Thursday night. Should be everything should be good for Thursday night. And then, like I say, next week, I'll let you know if it's back on Wednesday or if I have to do it on another day. But like I say, the Bible reading will occur, even if it changes from Wednesday, it will occur weekly like it's supposed to. But for a brief, temporarily, my other live stream, like where I'm reading more, because I got 2 more Heroes of Dream books and probably some other things that I will do live streams on, But other live streams besides the Bible reading, I will have a hiatus from those until I get book number 4 wrote. And also, I will still have some videos coming to you guys. Like I say, got the video. I'm not gonna tell you what day, but How I Met Casey will be dropping this week, and I got a couple of re-uploads. I got to get them up to Patreon first for early viewers. Make sure y'all sign up for that. You can sign up for $1 a month. Now, that's cheap. $1 a month. Get early viewing access, Patreon only exclusive and content. Yep. So yeah, do that. Like I say, my 2,000 something subscribers there, and they say 2,000 something subscribers. Each of y'all throw $1, all together make over $2,000. So yeah, do that. Get you some early access. That way, and then like I say, with just $1, you help your boy out, and you still keeping a big chunk of your money to pay your bills. So yeah, because yeah, like I say, we all, it's not just me, but I know everybody probably on this channel paying some bills too. I don't know what bills you might be paying exactly, but I mean everybody got some. So just $1. Okay, here you go, Gabe. So, yep. So, yes, not these shorts. And possibly some other new videos. Probably more than likely updates. Oh yeah, yeah, yes. Just like Major Glory when he's like, bills. That's worse than kryptonite. Yeah. Here's kryptonite, Superman. Not affect me, Lex. Oh no, my bills! Now both Superman and Lex would be running from that. So yeah, but yeah, other than what I already got planned to upload to you guys, I just got to get it up on the computer. It's already been made while I'm working on my story. Probably as I get a little further in the book, I'll probably have some brief updates on the book, just like I mentioned here a little there. But I'll have some brief updates on the book as it comes along. And like I say, possibly, if not, possibly read some Yu-Gi-Oh manga. Just all that, and that depends on how the scheduling goes. If, and I put it this way, if I don't get to any Yu-Gi-Oh manga reading, my fanfic stuff, but I want to get, Yumeko done first, before next month gets here. So that way, I can chill and, relax a little bit there. And then of course, we also got Bubblina, but Christina's working on that. She's getting the finishing touches on that. So only thing I gotta do when she's done with it, like I say, anywhere between now and Halloween, okay, publishing time. So yeah, and she's probably gonna want to read over, possibly we might read over it together, see how she got there before sending it off, and just to make a final check on it and stuff. So yeah, but anyway, so that will be, so that's what pretty much is in this month. And of course, the final Miracle Crew meetup for the Scooby-Doo review. Yeah, the Scooby-Dooby-Doo. So yeah, but like I say, matter of fact, we're gonna watch the movie, not on YouTube. We're gonna watch that. Then when we get ready to record, it'll be us. Okay, so this is what we think about the movie and how well it holds up. So, yeah, but we're watching it off camera though. Yeah.